Good evening, teacher. My name is Lucas Jimenez. In this video, I talking about the opening moves. Is notice, pattern, contrast, and feeling. I first talking about the core questions and what, who, where, who, and what, and what it. It's okay? Bien, well, we start. This is talking about the fears and the notice. This is the notice for me is the fears is very exciting because his history is very exciting for me because who a different tips of tips. I look at the first question is from is what the shellfish giants, and the history is about the shellfish giants. And to be as Angelo viewed of different points, the viewed and different effects and structure and different grammar, different familiar the words and Jesus for me. It's about the pattern, and the pattern is for me is repeat the garden, the word garden, and the word is the word is giants. Is other word which repeats continuing in the text, in the context. In the context is for me is the part on the side that poor children who know where on their play. It's didn't place commons is over country that will are the blossom on the breeze strong. What's the feeling? Um, which is a feeling or really is this is really or reading this text for me is very exciting, exciting and surprising, and this is the text is the same. Me is about a different history. I don't fear for me. Be quiet is very relaxing. Well, and now is talking about the core questions. And the here's is the word is what basically it is about. What basically it is about. And this is for me is every after as they were the coming from school, the children used to go and play in the garden, the Jolly's garden. And the next is who is the other scene. And I this all is a trajectory is directly or indirectly for me is very directly because you're lying in your people the with Ryan and coming back with me. This is what you're do right there in the science. What you're doing here? The voice is crying and run away. This is a surprise for me. This part. Uh, where is that text located, place and time? I'm here so the place is the garden is back. That is the history is back, and because it's on one here and some out for me is and where and when and trust located in the flashcard. And how precisely is great? I consider the interest labor language basically for me very only comprehension and complete the understanding. Don't problem don't difficult the moment I reading for this lecture. And I think so. The last question is the basically for me is the text and they cannot understand with the exception they meet with coming It is the window is located with the covering in the laboratory eyes and to the weather. I think so. Is what is in the things where the change. I think so for the first part.